I just wanted to jump on and share a process that I put myself through that I feel like is pretty helpful. Could help in whatever you're up to in creating. Could also help in like sharing what's going on in your world, like getting it out. I mean, not necessarily sharing like I'm sharing, but like just getting it out of you. So I thought I would share that process. I used it today to write some poetry, and I'd never done it in this way before, and it was profound and had a huge opening effect on my body. And so that's what made me want to share. And I just finished not that long ago, and I'm pretty raw and stuff. So still drinking coffee to ground back out a little. Anyways, to jump into the process, um, basically, it's a simple process. Is sit, silence, take breath, like however you get to a place of like being in a relaxed, fairly silent mind space. So for me, I take a breath or two. It allows me to ease in, and I can start to feel this opening feeling in my chest where it's just like everything's opening up. And then from that space, I can be in more of a presenceness. And in that presenceness, I wanted to write, not so that the words were my words, but so that they were coming from a true place. So even like I don't even feel like I wrote this poem. It literally just words that sprung up from I don't know where. The other point of this is that so that my mind couldn't get involved and like pull from experience and try to create something to share. I actually just wanted it to come out. So again, just being a vessel for whatever that was meant to be shared. I would go through that, open up, allow whatever was meant to be shared. Thankfully, I learned how to type fairly well as a child, and I could sit with my eyes closed while I was doing this with my computer, and I could type out the line. Now it's only like 4 or 5 words, typically, maybe one or two more. But so it's basically nothing that needs to be typed in the grand scheme. Then, when I'm done typing that line, hit enter, read that line, open my eyes, read the line out loud, and then be with that, and then go back in. So allow that line to like ferment within me, and then allow the next line to emerge out of that opening again. And I would keep going in and out, allowing these words to keep building on each other or whatever they were doing. I'll read the poem in a second. Um, I don't know if it built on it or not, and I don't want to share too much on it because it is very raw, and I didn't mod. I think I changed one word because I was used too many words to describe when I could really just use one word. Um, the point is not to edit, especially as you're going through the process. I did it just after, but I still had to sit after I was done for probably like 10 minutes before I could even, come do this. And I might even have sat longer before I was able to like ground back out into this space and not just be raw. Like it was pretty emotional. I had emotions come up throughout the process and all of that. So go through each line, allow them to be there, allow what's coming up to come up, sit with that line. If nothing's coming up, that's okay. Just be with the silence, allow the next line to come up. And if it's silence for like what you feel is getting to be too long, then just ask, like, is this all that's meant to be said? Share something with me that allows me to know this is complete, like let it rest, or this is the end, or just end, or whatever divine wants to share with you so that you know it's complete. And it may only be a couple lines. Don't judge. Don't just be with what it is, And then we can sit with it later and then feel what was there. So I'll share my poem with you guys. And you can sit with it, see what's there for you, if anything, or anyways, whatever's there is there. Connection exists in the breath of time. Not wanting, waiting, listening, divine. Opening the portal where all things are. Where all things live. Mind zips it up, leaves nothing behind. Only darkness comes from this. The witness sees a small boy crying, offers a hand, and skips away. And that's what came out for me today, and it was profound in the moment. I can still feel the rawness. It's actually beautiful. It brings that openness that I felt while I was writing it back into my body, not to the extreme degree. Like I was very open and raw while this was coming out, but I can still feel that openness. And as someone that's on a journey of unconditional love, I would say, and trying to be that in the world as much as I possibly can, um, to feel that open feeling is just profound. And I'm working at bringing it into my everyday, into my every situation, every conversation, every video, every connection, just everything. Um, I want the world to know love. I've felt profound unconditional love, and it exists, and we can all have it. It's here for everybody. So, that aside, I think I just went on a tangent. Try this process out. If you feel like it works for you, great. If you don't, then just throw it away. Doesn't have to be anything. Do the best not to judge the work that's being created while you're going through this process. Just allow what is meant to emerge, and just see your own beauty. Like it doesn't even matter if it's dark or light or whatever. This feels like to me it goes through a wave of things. So just allow what's meant to be there to be there. So much love on your journey. I hope this process works for you. I'd love to hear in the comments or whatever. Just if you've tried it out, what you got. If you created something, I'd love to see it if you're open to sharing. And if not, that's okay too. Much love.